Hello, creepy souls, and happy Halloween. I'm just saging the area to cleanse the energy for us before I do this reading. And it's Halloween today here in Australia, and I'm sure it's about to be Halloween wherever you are as well, if it's not already. So let's get into this reading. I've got the lights turned down today. And we're going to do Narcissist first Empath today, as it's Thursday. And I'm hoping to pick up on some real dark energy today, it being Halloween. So I'm going to have a cup of tea during this reading, as tarot and tea go so well together. So grab a drink of your choice, join me, and let's get into it. So in the first position is the person on your mind's current energy, thoughts and feelings. And we have the Adversary. Right. So already I'm getting that real dark energy of, the Adversary. Someone who wants to make an enemy of you. This could be an ex. We'll take a closer look. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, someone who shared a home with you. Possibly a long-term relationship, a commitment. Either you're still in it and things have curdled, things have turned really gruesome. Or you've already split up and it's anything but amicable. You have the Six of Wands in the reverse position. Yeah, this person has turned frigid against you in particular. They don't want to... They're giving you the cold shoulder. They're not talking to you at the moment. Which is probably a blessing in disguise, considering they are the Adversary. I feel like this person usually has a very sharp tongue, and so enjoy the silence while you can. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse position. Yeah, there's a lot of that heartbreak, sadness, sorrow energy around. It's very heavy. I can feel it. I'm picking up on it. This could be the ending. I'm feeling like it's the ending. It's still in process of this relationship. Things have turned sour. Things have turned cold and frigid, and there's no words being said, and there's daggers in the eyes. I can feel that real energy. But remember, this is a karmic person, so you are closing out that cycle. You've learned your lessons, and now it's time to move on. We have Ascension. Yeah, exactly it. Exactly what I was saying. This is the end of that karmic cycle. Don't feel bad. I'm feeling like you're a really good-hearted person and you're actually feeling bad for this person. Don't. It was part of your journey, part of your path. This was all meant to happen this way. And trust me, they are better off for this. I'm feeling like this is more karmic than narcissist. They're not, not necessarily a narcissist. They're probably more karmic. As in, they were meant to be on your path to hold you down, to teach you karmic lessons, but they're not necessarily diagnosable as narcissistic personality disorder. I'm actually feeling that this was a very toxic relationship, codependency, attachment style. There was it wasn't malice per se, it wasn't intentionally bad. In fact, they probably started off as the opposite intention, which is probably why, there is this sorrow here. Perhaps you are feeling bad for them. We have the Queen of Wands. I'm feeling like there was allegations about another woman in this situation. That could be yourself, or if you are the one in the situation here, this could be someone that you were talking to. Yeah, I'm getting the other woman, and I've just dropped some cards on the floor. And as we know, when the cards fly out the deck, they usually are relevant. So we have the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess in the reverse position. Right, so the other woman is someone very spiritual, and they're even jealous because they know that this is a spiritual connection. It could even be a twin flame or a soulmate. And there's a lot of that 5D energy. There's a lot of that unspoken energy, but it's there. It's palpable. It's real. And the karmic felt this. And yeah, a lot of accusations went flying, and that's why we're at the end of this relationship here, as we can see. But we're stepping into, like I said, they're not narcissist. They're more karmic. But we did see the Adversary card, and so, you know, their role as karmic is to make your life difficult until you step up, until you stand up for yourself and get out of there. Once you do what you're meant to do spiritually, that karmic no longer has any power over you. So we'll look at your energy here. And we have melting. So the heat has been turned up. You're in a pressure cooker situation here. I feel like you're at the very end, you're at the terminus of your relationship. But you're still there. You're still sharing their house. You're still in the house with this karmic. And yeah, the pressure is turned right up. There's that frigid energy, but there's also that heat, the glaring dagger eyes and the cold shoulders, and yeah, you know, the sleeping on the couch and the whatever else. Yeah, the heat has turned real up real high in this situation. We have the Six of Cups. At the same time as you're going through this, you're also thinking of the other woman. The other woman is heavily on your mind. You're wanting to connect with them. I feel like you haven't been able to connect with them for a long time. And, you know, you're worried you may lose that connection because you're unable to get to them at the moment. Knight of Cups, yeah, you're wanting to go and see them and tell them, hey, look, you know, I'm going to be available soon. I'm getting that Selena Gomez song in my head. Single soon. You know, it's really funny. Last year, I think it was last year, when the song first came out by Selena Gomez, Single Soon, I was in my car and I was driving to work, and it was on the radio. And I was singing along and I knew all the words. And I was like, I haven't heard this song for ages. And then at the end of the song, Carrie Bickmore, the DJ, she goes, and that was brand new for Selena Gomez. And I'm like, what? It was such a deja vu moment for me. It was like, but I know the song. I'm sure I've heard this for years. Yeah, that happens with twin flame situations. A lot of deja vu. Because, you know, things that happen at that time are important. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So at the same time as you thinking about this potential soul partner, you're also having to deal with ending out this karmic cycle. And so you're feeling a bit of a mess. I'm actually feeling, you are actually feeling a real mess today, that you are hungover. I feel like you possibly got on it last night and you're feeling a bit sorry for yourself. You're feeling a bit seedy today. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit of a headache and bit of nausea. I'm picking that up from you. So I'm feeling like, yeah, you may have got on the alcohol last night to try and mask it, to try and get over this. Sorry about that plane going over. And we have strength in the next position for you here. You are having to stay strong, but then again, you've had to stay strong throughout this entire relationship, haven't you? You know, it's not just now that you're having to be strong. You've had to be strong. You've had to carry the load the entire time. This was a toxic, codependent relationship in which it was very one-sided. You had to take the load of everything. I feel like you had to work long hours, but then come home and do stuff around the house as well. You know, there was a lot of responsibility squarely on your shoulders and on your shoulders alone. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse position. It was a big decision for you to come to this point of actually feeling like you can leave them. And it was because they were so dependent on you. And I feel like it's more than one person is dependent on you. There's like a community of people in this situation that are dependent on you. And it was a hefty decision. But in the end, love won. Love always wins, you know. Especially with soul connections. You know, the other situation never stood a chance, and she knew it. And we have the World. You're in the interesting situation, whoever I'm reading for today, where you are both. You are both in a narcissistic or karmic situation, but also in a twin flame situation. So you have both of these dynamics going on all at once, and that's why you're feeling like your head could explode. But advice from Spirit is stay away from the alcohol or drugs or anything like that. That's not going to help. Actually, it's just going to delay it. You need to be sharp-minded to get through this next part. This next part's going to involve some legal action. You're going to need to be clear-headed for this next part. So, yeah, lay off the alcohol. In the center card, we have seduction. Now, you know, you may feel like you were seduced by this other woman or by this situation, and your karmic definitely thinks that that's what the situation was. You were seduced by this Jolene who came along and stole you away from her. I feel like the karmic is feminine. But, yeah, it's not the case. We can see the Kundalini, we can see Shakti Ma. This was part of your journey. This was fated from the start. And, yeah, in fact, all of it was fate. You being with the karmic itself was fate. None of this was bad timing or poor timing, you know. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And that's what you've been thinking. You've been thinking all along, oh, this is just a case of poor timing. You know, if I had just not been married when I met her, things would have been perfect. No, it had to happen this way. There were lessons that needed to be learned. There were things that could have only have happened if it happened this way. And that's why it did. You know, you've got to think of it this way. God makes no mistakes. And we have the Empress. Yeah. This was always going to happen this way. And you were always going to choose the Empress. This is a soul connection. And you felt drawn to this person from the start. There is no need for guilt or shame or anything like that. We have the wheel in the reverse position. Yeah, this is not a case of bad luck. You know, you're at the end of a relationship. Things feel pretty ishty at the moment. And, you know, you may feel like it's bad luck, bad timing, but it's not. It's perfect. It's perfect in every way. So I'm going to finish up with a tea leaf reading here. And we'll look into the cup. And I can see an Aladdin's lamp here, which is showing me that this is something that you've wanted. This is something that you manifested, and it's coming into fruition now. This is what you've wanted. This is your wish fulfillment, and it's happening. I can also see the Hanged Man here. You know, life has felt like it's been in suspension for a long time, but things are about to turn around. And I can also see, I can see a crow perched at the bottom of the cup here. I feel like this is a spiritually significant time. You know, like I was saying about that Selena Gomez song, how it felt very deja vu because it was a spiritually significant time. Well, you're probably going to feel things like that now because this is a very spiritually significant time for you. So I'm going to leave that there. Happy Halloween. I hope you have a spooky time. And if you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Like and subscribe and comment and share. And I send you all so much love and joy on your path. Take care now. Bye.